I made a deal with myself, and you know what? I'm gonna stick to it. Fuck Carrot. Okay? To hell with Carrot. I don't see her in here. Do y'all? Cause I don't see Carrot nowhere in the group of Straw Hats. So everybody who is telling me every time the Straw Hats are all together, Carrot's with them, eat me. Okay? Carrot's not joining. She's not joining. Oh, what about Momonosuke? He's not there either. That's because he's being ferried away somewhere else. And Luffy sent Yamato somewhere else. So everybody and Carrot was just with Nami. So she got no excuse. Kaido gonna low diff the alliance. I believe it. Yamato will sink in the bottom. Auric, I've come to just like not listen to you anymore. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm coming now. But yeah, how's everybody doing? One Piece chapter 988. Not much happened, but a lot happened. Give me a second. And again, I'm asking y'all if anything is is going a little weird with the stream. Let me know, because I'm using the new YouTube layout studio, whatever it's called. Yeah, the new YouTube studio instead of the classic one. They're forcing everybody to use it for some reason. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day. Current viewers 1, Chattering, Playback 9. Bitchin', we got 7 people in here already. It don't matter. But how is everybody doing, man? This chapter was interesting. JDB, what's going on? How's it going? So, yo, I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Hope, yo, this chapter, it really wasn't much that happened. It wasn't. And believe it or not, I actually, I ain't even gonna say I stayed spoiler free, because I knew about the group shot of the Straw Hats. I was spoiled on that. I'm trying to move through the rest of this arc without going through without hitting spoiler territory. But yeah. I said this before, and I'm gonna ask it again. Who cares about the Capone cover story? Is anybody, if you were invested, is anybody still invested in this cover story at this point? Because we knew Pound was gonna meet up with Lola. We knew Lola and Chiffon. We knew he was gonna tell them that I'm your father, and we knew at some point it was gonna come together. So why are we still going through it at this point? There's really no other reason to continue this. This is going on longer than the Orlumbus cover story. Yo, what's going on, Shadow Badger? It's going on longer than the Orlumbus one, and honestly, it's starting to get old. I'm great working out now, so I can't spend too much time here, and I can live a dozen lifetimes without it. Yo, he's showing them the only picture of them that he has when Big Mom is kicking him out, and the two of them are just laying in the background as baby's crying. But why are we still here? I really don't understand where this cover story could go in terms of tying back into the main story, even tying in with Big Mom, because I'm a huge believer in the idea of Big Mom is going to Elbaf, and that's where she's going to be and that's where she's going to end up being taken down. Unless this ties back into Elbaf somehow, with either Lola, well, I'm not even going to say with Lola marrying Loki, because I think Lola's going to marry Gotti. He saved her life, and knowing Lola, she's going to ask him, hey, marry me. And for all we know, he's not going to I don't think he can turn down the sister of his captain's wife. He can't turn that down, because if he says no and she gets heartbroken or something because she finally can't deal with how many people rejected her, Capone's gonna kill him. I'm sorry, it's a family. It's for family. He has to. So unless they can tie back into Elbaf somehow, I really don't see how this cover story is gonna tie into anything. I mean, but then again, I didn't I really didn't see how the no. Yeah, at a certain point, I didn't understand how the Caribou cover story would tie back into anything. But lo and behold, here we are. And even still, I still don't see how Caribou ties into anything. He has the information that Shirahoshi is Poseidon, but at the same time, he really hasn't done anything with it. We broke out of the prison, and isn't that the last time we saw him? Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, I don't understand why we're still continuing this cover story. He jumped into the water, swimming away from the Marines that were shooting at him, and jumped up onto Capone's ship saying, see, if it's proof you need, then it's right here. And he shows them the picture. How is this gonna prove anything? Yeah, the cover story has been too long, in my opinion. The cover story really has been going on for a lot longer than we actually needed to. I mean, and we're looking for Lola. We could have cut out the germ pirates for whatever reason they were there. We could have cut out the germ pirates. The Marines, we kind of do need them in order to continue the conflict, but we could have cut out the germ pirates. I mean, but at the same time, I'm one of the people who like to complain that we've been on the ocean for so long. How come we've never run into any other pirates? Chapter was a 6. Billy Bob, I agree with you. In my opinion, the chapter was pretty average. It was about a 6 or a 7. I wouldn't give it anything higher. But yeah, let's jump into the chapter. 1, I'm so freaking happy. I'm so unbelievably happy that Big Mom 5.6. Dad, you had to retract it? But yeah, I'm so freaking unbelievably happy that Big Mom does not have amnesia. You have no idea the anxiety that was running through my body. Just thinking that when Big Mom gets up, she's going to either revert back to when she was a kid or back to before her and Kaido made the alliance and just start going berserk on everybody. Like, I really don't want Big Mom to 6.9. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I give it a 6.9. Not necessarily a 7, but somewhere close. But yeah, I'm ridiculously happy that Big Mom does not have amnesia. So many people were terrified of why the hell is it not zooming in? Okay, it's right here. So many people were of the belief that Big Mom was going to get up and she was gonna have amnesia. Old Lin incoming? Oh my God, no. Dear God, no. If Big Mom got up with amnesia and went back to the old Lin bullshit, I would have been unbelievably pissed. Oh, I just cursed. God damn it. I'm not counting that one. Bam. But yeah, I'm so happy that Big Mom doesn't have amnesia. What I did find funny is that Luffy is calling out to Shinobu and Momo and telling them to trust Yamato. And Yamato's just running up and saying, I'm Odin and I'll protect you. And the faces that they made are just freaking hilarious. But why don't they trust him? Why don't they trust Yamato? Luffy is vouching for him, and they're just going, what the fuck? Is it because that Yamato is saying that I'm Odin, and then she just goes smokescreen jutsu and runs away? That is fucking hilarious. I didn't curse. I blocked it out. I stopped it. Big Mom gets back up and if Pound is on the cover is in the cover chapter, it's automatically less than a 7. Absolutely. If this cover story continues on, the chapter instantly drops 1 point. Big Mom gets up and is enraged that every time something is going wrong, the Straw Hats are there and they keep popping up one after another. And Kaido's crew knows exactly who they are, who Big Mom is, and how scary she can be. Pound is the dad in One Piece. Pound is the dad in One Piece, bro. No, get Pound the fuck out of here. We need to keep Pound out of these chapters, man. I'm so done with that cover story. Those dinosaurs Denjiro called the Flying Six. Let's take their heads, even if we fail. We can slow them down. Okay, so now at least we have some of the matchups. Yamato is incredible. He's dope. Gunther, Yamato is my number one of this arc. I had hope for the Witch and Our Boy thing that we were gonna get a hype ninja. Nope, that was dashed. I had hope for Orochi. That was dashed. I honestly don't have anything else going for it. I did have hope for King, and while he does have a pretty decent design, we really don't know much about him. He's just that I'm strong and he's standing there kind of character. Whereas Yamato, we got comedy, we had a serious talk, and all of this. We even got some motivation from him. And I'm with everybody else, I'm just not that interested. I like Grandpa Hyo because, you know, I like the old man characters. Rayleigh is one of my favorite characters in the series, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, I really don't. I don't know how to put it any other way. Out of the entire arc, my favorite character in all of Wano was my most anticipated arc in all of One Piece. And my favorite character isn't even actually a Wano samurai. Why is that trending on Twitter? Don't care. We're not gonna look at that right now because that scared the hell out of me. 2020 cannot get that scary. 2020 cannot get that scary. There's a bunch of great characters we could follow instead of the Fire Tank Pirates. When it comes to the cover stories, at this point, I really want to know what Caesar is doing right now. I've been saying that for the longest, that we need like Caesar's great adventure through the new world. We need to see what he's doing, because he was the wild card from Punk Hazard all the way up through Whole Cake Island. If we had Caesar, Big Mom or Kaido couldn't use him to make more chemical weapons or continue to. Goddamn, I got the hiccups. Big Mom or Kaido couldn't use him to make more chemical weapons or produce more artificial devil fruits. Even though Big Mom's crew doesn't have any, he's still useful. And as soon, not even completely through Whole Cake, after the assassination attempt failed, they just cut him loose. They just said, go ahead, we don't need you anymore. For what? You realize you just gave up that one ticket. In my opinion, we could, if they held on to Caesar, I would have had to deal with more of the Caesar for Nakama bull, but at least it would have made sense story-wise, because they spent all of this time trying to keep Caesar away from Doflamingo, away from the world government, away from Kaido. Then we get all the way into Whole Cake Island, and we rescue him. Technically, we rescue him, and then we just turn him loose. For what? Now that he's gone, he could have easily run straight to Kaido or run straight to the world government, and now they have a one-up on us. We saw what those chemical weapons did to the minks. One second. We saw what the chemical weapons did to the minks, and I don't think that's something that we can just toss to the side and just expect that, yeah, if he turns up again, we'll just deal with him. Caesar doesn't have to turn up in order Caesar don't got to turn up. Caesar can't turn up. But yeah, Caesar doesn't have to actually be present for him to be a threat. His weapons are what make him dangerous, and we just let him, and they just turn him loose. In my opinion, that makes no sense. We could easily have been following Caesar, just like we did with Crocodile and Baroque Works. We could be following some of the people in Doflamingo's crew if they escape from prison. I'm still of the belief that Monet isn't dead. Either Monet or Virgo, one of the two, or maybe even both. I don't know. I don't care, because Oda is really not killing off anybody at this point. If he keeps them dead, sure, that's fine. But if one or both of them aren't dead, Monet, in my opinion, isn't just gonna let her sister like rot in prison. Considering the fact that Doflamingo saved them from a horrible environment or a horrible situation, and the fact that they were sticking together for so long, I don't think that Monet would just leave her sister to rot in prison. I feel like she'd care about her too much to just leave her. But yeah, aside from that, on this cover story is I'm really done with it. I thought it could be interesting. I thought we were starting to, X off supernovas from the story, because like Oda said, he didn't have plans for every single supernova. The only one that he really had like major story plans for was Kid. Excuse me. Was Kid. And the fact that Law became so popular amongst the fandom, he ended up extending everything to include Law just because of how popular he was. Capone really didn't serve much of a purpose. Bonnie has some ties to Kuma and now with the Revolutionary Army and possibly Big Mom. Arouge, I'm not even sure what his motivations are. Hawkins is allied with Kaido, so I guess he's just another force that is just a player, that's just another contender in the grand scheme of things. And if I'm, like I said before, I think that the only other supernova who ever actually stated that they were looking for the One Piece was Kid. Arouge never said it. Hawkins never said it. In my opinion, as far as I can remember, Law never said he was after the One Piece. Even at the auction house, I don't remember Law ever saying that he was looking for the One Piece. Caesar had no more purpose. He was afraid of Big Mom, and he didn't work directly with Kaido, so I'm sure he was afraid of him. Okay, Big Mom I understand, because he just attempted to assassinate her. He didn't work directly for Kaido, but that's the power that he was flaunting when Luffy came at him, and he knows that he'd be useful to Kaido. So if anything happened, he can run straight to Kaido and be protected by him, especially since he's the one that Kaido needs in order to make the artificial devil fruits. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just happy that Big Mom doesn't have freaking amnesia. That would have pissed me off to no end. I would have been so pissed. Big Mom gets up and just goes, "Hey, Olin's back. Where's what was she after in the prison, Oshiruko or something like that?" And I need somebody to compile a list for me. Frankie said Luffy he's the man who will be the Pirate King. He said it. As far as off the top of my head, I know Zoro said it to Kuma. I can't remember if Nami said it. I know Usopp said it. I think Usopp said it in Punk Hazard, but I think Usopp said it a couple times, didn't he? Usopp said it. Sanji said it in Whole Cake Island. Sanji said it in Whole Cake Island. When did Chopper ever say it? I can't remember if Hold on, I need to pull up all of the Straw Hats, because there were a couple. I know there were instances where most of the crew said it. I know Jinbei said it. Jinbei said it when he left Big Mom. He said Luffy was gonna be the Pirate King when he left Big Mom. Straw Hat Pirates. Sitting on the track waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Who's gonna ride the devil's train tonight? Luffy always says it. Zoro said it to Kuma. Can't remember when Nami said it. Usopp said it in Punk Hazard and a couple times before. Sanji said it in Whole Cake. Can't remember when Chopper said it. I think Robin said it. Didn't Robin say that Luffy is gonna be the Pirate King in Zou? Or is that she just said she trusts her crew or something like that? Frankie just said it. Can't remember Brooke. Jinbei said it to Big Mom, and I count Vivi, so I think Vivi said it too, but I think Vivi might have said it in Alabasta. Didn't Law say the One Piece isn't going anywhere? It doesn't mean he's exclusively interested in it, but he's definitely aware of it. Law knows of the One Piece, but if you're talking about pre-time skip, his crew was saying, let's hurry up and go into the new world. He said it's not going, the new world isn't going anywhere. Let's just take our time. Like Law had a plan, and that is why I'm so in the belief that Law and X Drake made a plan to take out Kaido pre-time skip on Sabaody. Law approached Drake. For what reason? Nobody knows. When Drake was walking by, he approached him. He said, yo, how many people have you killed? They have a connected past. Drake and Law have a connected past, being on Swallow Island when Doflamingo was looking for the op fruit, and he killed, and Drake's father died while inside the bird cage while Drake was outside of it. They both ended up going back. No, they were going to Swallow Island. Can't remember what the name of the island that they were on, but that don't matter. They both ended up on the same island due to the Marines helping them out. And all of these years later, they're both pirates. Well, X Drake is, I guess you could say, a triple agent. He's a Marine acting as a pirate, acting as a type of commander in Kaido's crew. But yeah, either way, I think Law and X Drake made the plan to take out Kaido pre-time skip, with Drake infiltrating from within, Law causing chaos from the outside, and eventually shit is just going to fall apart for Kaido. I think I got like $100 in that swear jar already. That's wild. But yeah, Frankie exclaims Luffy is going to be the Pirate King and charges up a radical beam at Big Mom. And nobody knows what it is, and everybody's just looking at the light. And not to mention that Big Mom is saying to Brook, it's been a while. You got a lot of interesting people on your crew that I want for my collection. Big Mom wants a cyborg, and yo, Frankie and Brook give no fucks about the fact that she is an emperor. Luffy's crew is really starting to build up to actually being a Pirate King crew. They don't see a strong opponent and then just instantly get scared anymore. Yo, OG, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, but Luffy's crew is really starting to build up to being an actual pirate crew and not those rookies that came into the Grand Line. I'm not gonna say like less than a year ago, because we did have the 2-year time skip, but they're not the same. They're not rookies anymore. I wouldn't call them veterans, but they're not rookies. They don't see an emperor and then go, oh my god, we need to run, with tears coming out of their eyes. They're actually taking the situation into account and going, okay, we need to do something about this. And then comes in my biggest disappointment for this chapter. Frankie was fired this week. Also, like seeing them actually work as a team. Word, the team. I love teamwork fights, man. Even if it's not even a full-on fight, if it's just a simple move or a simple assault, I absolutely love it. It's one of the reasons that I like Ruby so much. Yes, the animation is questionable. It hits the eye wrong, but Monty Oum was one of the best fight choreographers and animators I've ever seen. And the teamwork that he brought into the series is just undeniably amazing. And there may be people like Eric out there who will tell you, no, Ruby's trash, the animation sucks, they cheat all the time. It's wow factor over realism. Eric, you can blow me. And by the way, Eric, this is a group shot of all of the Straw Hats right here in their absolute glory. I don't see Zeus. Nami escaped. Big Mom got bonked on the head. Nami could have ran over and grabbed him. Why didn't she? You want to know why? Because she's not getting them back. And she's not getting Prometheus. So if you want, you can pay me now, boy. You can pay me now. You can pay me, Eric. But yeah, back on the chapter. My biggest disappointment in this entire thing are the numbers. I thought that they'd have better designs. I mean, granted, I knew that they were going to be somewhat goofy, but I thought at least they'd have some kind of threatening appearance. These look just as goofy as the Sea Kings, if not more. They come in, but one of the things that does kind of get me a little interested is the fact that Big Mom says that these are failed experiments to recreate the ancient giant race, the Ors race, and apparently these mofos are actually the size of Ors. They like back in Thriller Bark. Apparently these things are just as big, if not the same size as Ors from Thriller Bark. So are we about to get another team, like another Straw Hat team fight? Because we know that because the matchups are starting to, take shape a little bit. The Flying Six are going to be handled by the Samurai, which I hope Zoro still finds a way to pull through and go up against Who's Who. I still want that fight to happen. I'm still curious as to where Peril Sparrow and Marco is, though. I like the part about them being ancient giant experiments. Yeah, man. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, especially in Virgo. I was in Virgo stream for like a good 10 minutes, and somebody brought up that if you go back to Punk Hazard and look at the frozen hallway that Nami and Chopper were running through to help the kids escape, like that frozen hallway, the kids didn't want to go through, and they looked over and they looked around, and there was a bunch of giants sitting there, or giant people. They were saying that those were the Ors experimentees. I went back and looked in the manga, even looked at the anime. Those don't look like the same people. Those don't look like the numbers. But then again, they could have been like genetically altered in some way to try and make them like this. And though that was just the stockpile of dead people or cryogenically frozen experimentees. But this also like brings up my idea that Kaido may have some kind of tie to the ancient giants. If you don't know, I'm a firm believer that Kaido is either an ancient giant or at least a descendant of the ancient giant race, and Onogashima is most likely the home or the originator of where these ancient giants come from. And with them being the continent pullers, I know a lot of people. Hey, Skype here, what's going on, man? I know a lot of people make the claim that Wano was goddamn. A lot of people, say that, because the ancient giants were called continent pullers, maybe Wano was a, what do you call it? What word am I looking for? Goddamn is not a curse. I'm not counting that. A product. Dang, there we go. Maybe Wano is a product of why they're called the continent pullers. Wano was a bunch of archipelagos that they took and mashed and slammed together. And a lot of people believe that Onogashima is actually situated on the skeleton of one of those ancient giants. I like that idea. And maybe if that ancient giant skeleton was to be removed or reanimated somehow, because I know a lot of people like the idea of Moria coming back. Makes sense since the ancient giants look like Oni and ogres. That's the thing. That's one of the things that I was talking about. That's one of the points that I always bring up. Like he looks fairly similar. And if you look at their Jolly Rogers, the Jolly Rogers are even pretty close. From Oris Jr. and Kaido. I apologize. I'm like a little dizzy right now. Oh man. Whew. Frankie notices that the Brachio tank is inside. One of the numbers has the Brachio tank in his hand, And instead of shooting Big Mom with the radical beam, he turns and aims it at one of the numbers, and Frankie pretty much one-shots this thing. Frankie went from using giant pillar nunchucks, struggling against Oars, to one-shotting somebody, to one-shotting a character the size and assumably the strength of Oars. Do you think Sanji's been kicked out of the Monster Trio based on the last panel? No, I don't think Sanji has been kicked out of the Monster Trio. I think the Monster Trio still exists, except it's just Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei, with Luffy being above all of them. Regardless of how much, he's still above all of them. I think the Monster Trio still exists. And if Yamato does end up joining, I guess the structure will change up a little bit. It'll be Zoro and Sanji, and then a little below them will be Jinbei and Yamato, and then below them it'll be Brook, Frankie, and Robin. Below them would be the weak trio. I mean, because if you haven't seen it, go look at Mr. Morge's video on his analysis on Yamato joining the crew. The way he structures it actually makes a lot of sense. It's the reason why he says that Nami and Usopp really haven't been getting that much of screen time. The four main people that Luffy got in the East Blue are essentially the main characters of the main characters. Obviously, it's Luffy, and then you got the two main fighters who's always fighting with Luffy, and below that are the two relatable characters. You got the monsters and then the relatable characters. At the top you got the ones who are always fighting, and then below you have the more human characters, those who go into a situation with an actual human mind, and then in between, and then everybody else always comes in between that. They're either on a scale or some type of spectrum of being strong, or they're more human. Chopper, he's strong, but he still goes into it with more of a human perspective of it. I'm explaining it horribly, and I'm not about to like destroy Morge's explanation, because he explains it way better than I do. So if you're curious, please go watch Mr. Morge's video. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. And hopefully I'm going to try and get Morge on for one of the Sniper Island sit downs. And OG, if you're still here, thank you for that name, by the way. I like how it rolls off tongue. Sniper Island sit down. Where was I? Oh wait. Yo, Young Obama, what's going on, man? Dritz also kind of said the same thing in his Yamato vid. I need to make a video on Yamato. I got a lot to say about Yamato. I really do. I need to make a Yamato video. I can see all of Wano being a part of the Ancient Giant. He's been carrying all of Wano in his hands. His body is just covered by the waterfall. I could see that too. Onogashima being the skull, and imagine the Ancient Giant just laying down. Imagine the Ancient Giant laying down on its back with his head above the waves, and his legs are bent with his knees coming up, and Wano is situated on top of his knees. I could see that. You should, man. I should, right? Oh my god. I want to make the video. I really do, but I'm lazy. Hey man, I'm looking forward to when you do another sit down. I was supposed to do one last week, but I couldn't find anybody to come on. So, I couldn't get anybody to come on on such short notice. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Static? I have a theory about Yamato, but he won't be a Straw Hat. Oh no, Yamato needs to join the crew. I forgot whose video was I watching today, where they made a point about if Yamato does join along with Momonosuke. Hold on, I need to find it. Give me 1 second. Un momento. Un momento, por favor. Because I was watching a video about Yamato joining. And wait, am I in my history? Yes, I am. And it was King of Lightning. Oh, I was watching a King of Lightning video. Oh yeah, King of Lightning's the Monster Quintet: Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Jinbei, and Yamato. His One Piece discussion. He made a good point in that video about if Yamato joins, he'll learn swordsmanship from Zoro, but he'll also have that spirit of what it means to be a samurai from Wano from Yamato. Granted, even though Yamato is technically an Onogashima resident, Yamato still is more like actual traditional Wano samurai than most people in Wano right now. If anything, Yamato actually is giving me like, so if Yamato and Grandpa Hyo were to meet up right now and just start chatting it up, he'd probably be impressed by her. I'm not even gonna. Nah, man, even better. I'll DM you my theory because it's spicy. Oh, please do. Hit me up on Twitter, bro. Wait, did you? Nah, you ain't even do it yet. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix something. Boom. Alright, bam. Back on the chapter. Frankie was fired this chapter, but he kind of did like irk me a little bit. He saw the Brachio tank in the Numbers' hands, and he didn't even make the connection that Usopp and them were in that. Usopp and Chopper were inside the Brachio tank. He just got mad that he had the tank. He didn't give a damn about Usopp or Chopper. And that shit is kind of funny. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit's kind of funny. Flying Six versus Yakuza bosses. That's what I was thinking, man. That's really what I was thinking, because Hyogoro and them even said like the dinosaurs that Denjiro called the Flying Six. Let's take care of them. We might not be able to do anything, but even if we fail, at least we'll slow them down. These dudes are hard-boiled as fuck. Like as soon as they see something that needs to be done, they're going in. And they know we might not be able to win, but at least we'll slow them down. Did you notice Orochi's body is gone? Yamato gives journal to Momo. In all honesty, I don't think that journal is gonna make it. I don't think that journal is gonna make it through this war. And if it does, it's gonna be just like Zeph's journal in Baratie. Luffy's gonna say no, we're not taking it. And while we're talking about that journal in Yamato, just because Yamato has the journal, does not automatically mean if Yamato joins the crew, they'll be the logman. Yamato is not a log keeper. Okay, Yamato holds on to the book and reads the book. She didn't write the book. She didn't keep track of the journey, like the entire journey. That is not the position that I personally believe that Yamato would take up. If anything, after this arc, I hope to God, if Yamato does join, Zoro is recognized as the official vice captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. And now we have the combatant crewman position wide open. Yamato can take that. Aside from that, she can still have story relevance in turn, like along with Momo if he does join and if she does join. But Zoro needs that vice captain position officially. Did you notice? Oh yeah, I read it. I do think Yamato is going to 3 confrontations: Ulti, Orochi, and Kaido. Ulti, yes, because we've already seen them fighting, but at the same time, Yamato was kind of handling Ulti the same way Mihawk was handling Vista. While they were going at each other, Yamato's attention was somewhere else. She was literally talking to Luffy while fighting Ulti. Yo, Cam Special, I'm sorry. I read your name as Cam Soda and looked away. That's why I just double take. I need more moments like this. I need Frankie, Brook, and Robin to do more like they used to when they were their own crew leaders. Oda has to stop holding them back. Again, I'll point you to Morge's crew member analysis video. I'll point you to that video. He explains it way better than I ever could. But I do agree with you. I agree with you 100%. When Frankie was head of the Frankie family in Water 7, Frankie did so much. He did so much. Frankie went out and attacked Luffy himself. When Usopp came to the Frankie house, Frankie was one of the people who attacked him. With Brook and Thriller Bark, Brook was a savage. He was clearing zombies in a hallway without breaking a sweat. He no-diffed the giant spider monkey that Frankie and Robin were having trouble with. And all of its Lagoons. Robin no-diffed the strongest warrior in all of Alabasta. She no-diffed Pell. Like, it was really nothing for her to take him out. Then they joined the Straw Hats, and now it's like, I'm comfortable. I can do what I can when I'm needed, but if anything, Zoro and Sanji will take care of it before it even gets to me. And with Jinbei, it'll never get to them. It'll never get to them. Unless it's a 1v1, I don't think that they necessarily need to do anything. I mean, combat-wise, the most relevant thing that Robin has done combat-wise, aside from rolling Big Mom across the floor, she caught Hakuba. Yeah, she caught Hakuba in Dressrosa. She displayed that speed means nothing to her. She can catch you no matter how fast you are. And that's something that I'm interested in. Robin's reaction time is upped, and her Devil Fruit is a lot. And her Devil Fruit's a lot better. We've seen that her Devil Fruit is better. She can make a full clone, and she can make giant limbs now. Why hasn't she been using it much? Frankie has literal Vegapunk technology. He spent 2 years at Vegapunk's lab. Haven't really seen much from him except that he can use Kizaru's lasers. Brook became a world star. I don't know what else how much better Brook can get, unless Brook was always goddamn top tier and he just didn't do much. Wait, Cat Nakama Theory. Are you talking about the Nekomamushi cover page with all of those goddamn cats? I'm so tired of people bringing that goddamn... No, fuck it. That's 2. I'm so tired of people bringing up that fucking cover page. Look at this cat. It's all one solid color. Carrot's one solid color. Shut up. I'm tired of it. I need some more moments like that. Yeah, brother. Looks like Luffy versus Big Mom and Kaido is inevitable. The fan art of Luffy versus Big Mom riding Kaido is absolutely amazing. It's just, I don't see how Luffy would be able to pull it off by himself. Which is why I still believe that Kid is going to play a part in taking out one of them. And I think it may be Kaido. And Big Mom might not completely go down this arc. It may be a tag team like Big Mom and Kaido versus everybody, but when things start to look down, Big Mom's gonna bail out and betray Kaido. At least that's my belief. Miss 45 minutes, start over. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hi, Josh. Kuma, no, I got playback on. Just start over from the beginning. I would like that instead of moment. Whoa. Whoa. Spicy theory. At this point, it seems more like Yamato read the spark notes for Odin's journal. Thank you. Gonna be cool when Carrot becomes the next Straw Hat. OG, no. If Carrot joins, I have it in my Iron Bank in my Discord. If Carrot joins the crew, I'm dropping One Piece for 2 chapters. I need a new chair. I'm dropping One Piece for 2 chapters. If there's a 2-week break in between, I'm not doing anything One Piece for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm staying away from One Piece. And it's not even... Excuse me. And it's not even so much of because of the fact that I don't like Carrot. Because my dislike, I'm not going to say hatred, my dislike for Carrot came from being on Oro Jackson and the One Piece Reddit. And partially because I'll blame Roger's base. I'll blame Roger for this. When what was her name? When Tristan, the nurse, in the nurse in Zoe, when she poked her head around the corner and saw Sanji and all of them fighting off the Beast Pirates. And then Carrot showed up. And then later on, Carrot showed up. Roger's base made the connection saying that was Carrot and Carrot for Straw Hat. Carrot attacked Zoro. Carrot for Nakama. The Oro Jackson forum and the One Piece subreddit lit the fuck up. It lit the fuck up. And it's not even funny how much they regurgitated everything he said. I blame the furries. I absolutely blame the furries. I blame the Mammoth Boys. Okay? I'll blame the Mammoth Boys. Roger, if you ever decide you want to come to this stream, I will timestamp it for you. I blame you for my dislike of the rabbit. But it's not, I don't think Carrot isn't, I think Carrot isn't going to join, not because I dislike her character. It's just because there are other characters who can do what she does, but better. She came to Whole Cake Island because she was a face for our side of the alliance. Pedro meant a lot to her and to the entire side of, to the entire Minx as a whole. He was essentially the right-hand man for Nekomamushi. Excuse me. God damn. I'm mad congested. I hate allergy season. But yeah, he's essentially what Drit's discussion. Wait, what? But yeah, he was essentially the right hand to Nekomamushi. He was the big brother figure. Everybody knew Pedro. It's just that because Carrot was his, I guess you could say his apprentice or whatever, or he was her mentor. When he died, when he sacrificed himself, having that connection was just there to make us feel the weight of his death, and not just he died and then when we meet up with the Minx again, we tell them, and then they're sitting there with a gloomy face on, and then but they have to move on because they have a mission to do. You know, you get what I mean? Carrot is there to give a face to our side of the alliance. Without that connection, without that side of the alliance, without a face to put on the alliance, without personality, we're just recruiting actual background fodder for the war. We have to give Carrot's fighting ability similar to Nami. I wouldn't say it's similar to Nami because Nami is more of a, if you look at it in like an RPG like setup, Nami is more of a mage, Carrot's more of a brawler. Carrot's a brawler. In terms of electricity, not even that. Nami rains electricity down from long range. Carrot actually harnesses it in her hands. If anything, I'd say Carrot's fighting style is more of like a cross between Sanji and Luffy. She's acrobatic, but she's also really, really direct. But yeah, back on why I don't think Carrot's gonna join. Like I said, there are minks who can do what she does, but better. The only thing that makes her special in that regard is that she learned how to control her Sulong form at a younger age than most people did. It doesn't mean that she's better with it than most people. It's just that she was able to start controlling it a lot sooner than most normal minks do. And in my opinion, the electro ability that she has, I think that any Zoan Devil Fruit user with fur can learn it. I think Chopper can learn electro. I don't think it's produced from like some special gland or organ in their bodies that just shoots out electricity. I think it's a byproduct of their fur. I think that Chopper can in some way learn it. And if he doesn't learn it from Nekomamushi or Inuarashi, he's going to learn it from Carrot. And as far as the Sulong abilities go, it's a temporary power boost that skyrockets. Well, for Carrot at least, she gets more speed. And her electricity goes haywire. Why? Because she got more fur now. Chopper can do the same thing, except he doesn't need to wait for a full moon. Chopper has Monster Point. He can do it whenever he wants, and at the end of it, it renders him pretty much useless, just like Carrot. Chopper, in my opinion, is a mink in every way but name. And in fact, he even has something that Carrot doesn't. He can transform boost the attributes of different parts of his body. He has Horn Point, Heavy Point, Kung Fu Point, which I think is pretty freaking stupid. Like you got rid of Arm Point and Jump Point for Kung Fu Point. Like really? Mac 33, what's going on? So y'all saying Nami is Kaido's daughter and twin sister to Yamato? The chat is low tier. What the hell are y'all talking about? What? Hold on, I need to scroll up. 45 minutes myth. Honestly, I would love Yamato, Carrot, and Vivi. I think Vivi's coming back. Is my fan crew still up here? Oh no, that's the fan fiction crew. We're not gonna show that. No, that's fan fiction. Boom, fan crew. But not to annoy you, see, I really have to ask what a young dude like you is doing out by the tracks. You waiting on the train? No, man, let me explain. Alright, I'm minding my business, and I think you should do the same. I've just been witness to something sick and sadistic, so horribly disgusting. You should feel real lucky that you missed it. Where the hell is my fan crew thing? Un momento, por favor. I know I got it in here. Why is it not showing up? Oh, all right, OG. I'm gonna read your what's name later, man. You waiting on the train? Nah, let me explain. All right, I've just been witnessing something sick and sadistic, so horribly disgusting. You should feel real lucky that you missed it. And try to hold your tongue, son. Listen carefully. Oh, here we go. Bam. Okay, nope. See, nah, that ain't about to work. La. Why is my joint not popping up? Yo, what's going on with my computer? Where's my pictures at? I can make you scream if you want it, but I could be your best friend. Your bean, your bond, and your best friend forever. What the hell? All right, while I look for that, let me just mess with y'all for a second. But not hard. Oh, somebody said I saw something about Kaido, like Kaido's daughter. What? Nami being Kaido's daughter. Who the hell said that Nami is Kaido's daughter? That don't make sense. Yo, where the hell is my... Here we go. I found it. Bam. This is what I think is my this is my final crew. This right here. This is my final crew prediction. Yeah, I guess we can sit it right here. Bam. This is my final crew prediction. I think because of the comments made by, I think it was the letter from Oda. It says something about Vivi something, Chopper, Hancock something. I think because it said, all right, let me start over. At the end of the Reverie, a statement was made that there was an assassination and a confirmed death and an attempted assassination. I think the confirmed death was King Cobra. They killed him for bringing up the topic of the poneglyphs, and because we all know that that's a no-no. You don't bring up the poneglyphs. No. You talk about the poneglyphs, you get deaded. That's just how it goes. 1 second. And I think the attempted assassination was probably Vivi. But because of Sabo, he saved her. And she is now making her way back to the Straw Hat Pirates. Why wouldn't she just join the Revolutionaries? Because she don't know the Revolutionaries. She knows that that Dragon is Luffy's father. She knows that Sabo is Luffy's brother. But she don't know them from the dirt on her shoe. Alright? I don't think that Vivi would join people that she doesn't know simply because they're related to Luffy. If that's the case, she would have went straight to Garp. But nah, she don't know what the revolutionaries' end goal is. She don't know their means to the end. For all we know, Dragon is willing to burn down any nation that isn't aligned with whatever isn't. Dragon is willing to burn down any nation that isn't aligned with his goals. So I think Vivi is making her way back to the Straw Hats. As a matter of fact, I was about to do something. Do I still have GIMP open? Yes, I do. We're gonna save that. Bam. Is my display on? I'll make a screen for one. Yeah, there it is. Bam. All right. Now I can just mess with shit on over here. Now I can just mess with shit over here. All right. So boom. So, Vivi, I think she's making her way back to Les Straw Hats. Come on, damn it. I think Vivi is making her way back to the Straw Hat Pirates, and she'll be there fairly soon. I don't think that she's going to show up in Wano. I think it'll either be in a transition arc, either in whatever transition arc is coming next, or hell, probably she'll show up in the next arc. Or if she has been captured, we're probably going to make a side trip to wherever she is, because in all honesty, we haven't really even gotten a full on what's the name of the new world, like a full on map or layout of the new world and where everything is in relation to each other, because we've been following 3 different needles to go to different places, and for all we know, it's not just going straight the entire time. Like the next needle is going up, and then if we follow the one furthest to the right, it's probably not going slightly to the right. For all we know, it's going straight to the left on the diagonal. Might be in the sunniest surprise get. You are not talking about Carrot. Oh my god, where I need to catch up on chat. Give me like 5 seconds to read through this real quick. And in terms of electricity, In your curtain, so when people see your curtain, they see your curtain. What? What? It's the same thing. Don't forget Silver's her family mentioned in Kaido's saga a lot. What? Are you talking about Static? Are you talking about Vivi? Are you talking about Vivi, Static? And this place, yeah, and this place citywide. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Curtain your curtain so that when people see your curtain, they see your curtain. What the hell are you talking about? It's the same thing to me. Each Straw Hat has a unique fighting style. That's that's a different way for others. If we go by the other Straw Hats team, what type would Carrot be? Carrot would just be another brawler. It'd be like a combination of Usopp. It'd be like a combination of freaking Luffy and Sanji, in my opinion. Like that's how at least that's how I see it. Sitting on the tracks waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. But yeah, if anything, Carrot, if she joined, she'd be like a combination of Luffy and Sanji. She's acrobatic and sporadic, a lot like Luffy in his fighting style, but she's really direct. She's really direct like Sanji, but instead of just using normal kicks, she punches with electricity. Luffy fighting style Zoro. Wait, Luffy fighting Zoro, wind, Nami electricity, Usopp grass, Sanji fire, Chopper rock and ground, Robin psychic and dark, Frankie steel, Brook ghost and ice, Jinbei water, Yamato dragon. Are you talking about Pokemon? I am Silver Series. Good luck, girl. Episode 7. Wait, what? Vivi will, Saba will, Bull will. Yeah, Bushi. I figured it. I figured it out. Do you think there will be a big reveal in Chapter 1000? I want to believe that it will, but as far as things are going like right now, hold on, because I need to pull up the chapter again, and I don't want to. Now I want to show it on stream, then I lose my channel freaking again. Sitting on the track, waiting for the night train, looking down the road, never gonna go back. Hey, yo, Carrot will be extra food reserves. Yo, no more Carrot, okay? We don't have any more. We don't need Carrot. What purpose? Oh, she could be the lookout. She'd be an excellent lookout. You know who would have been a better lookout? Viola. But you know what happened? She stayed behind. She had way more reasons. She had reasons to join. Hold on, wait. Is this the same color? No, it's not. Viola could have joined and left Dressrosa behind with absolutely no reason. Oh, but she was the princess of Alabasta. No, she wasn't. Rebecca was. Everybody knew Rebecca's situation. Everybody. There was no secrets in this game. Everybody knew. Rebecca was the princess. Viola is in love with Sanji. She could have left for abs and had no problems. Carrot is not the ideal lookout Viola was, and we left her behind. But yeah, OG, I'd like to believe that there's going to be something special for Chapter 1000, whether it be like a major reveal. I mean, we only got like 11 chapters. Yeah, this is 989. There's only 11 chapters left until Chapter 1000. I wanna say that we're gonna cut away from Elbaf, or there's gonna be some big reveal like for the Void Century or whatever it is, or maybe we start the Ace flashback, the true Ace flashback at Chapter 1000, the true Ace flashback. I said in my Elbaf theory that Vivi and Sabo are hiding with Shanks. I feel like Dragon is enough of an authority figure to hide with, and if you can't find Dragon, you can't find Sabo. I feel like Dragon would be sufficient enough. So that would be an interesting reunion. She might be in the Sunny surprise guest. Static, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Oh, Vivi might be in the Sunny as a surprise guest. What? How would Vivi get on the Sunny without anybody noticing? Yo, what's going on, J-Wolf? Doflamingo and Elder mention it. Carrot will be an extra food reserve. Ziedra and Ass. That's another character. I'm running out of money. No, that's a 20. Yeah, I ran out of singles. That's definitely more than $100 in the swear jar. The world see Carrot as another pet. If Carrot joins, I don't think that they'll see her as just another pet. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Beppo isn't confused as the pet of the Heart Pirates. He just has a low bounty. There's another pet. Would not be surprised if Vegapunk reveal in chapter 1000 because the numbers, in my opinion. If Vegapunk does get revealed in chapter 1000, I'm not gonna say I'd be disappointed, but I would have been expecting a little more, just more. Doflamingo Vivi was not allies with the world government. Doflamingo's country was allied with the world government. I don't think he had to pay a heavenly tribute because he was a warlord, or maybe he did. And that's another thing. How did Dressrosa pay the heavenly tribute before Doflamingo? Because when Riku was in charge, the country wasn't rich, but they loved their king. That's why everything was so happy. How did they pay that heavenly tribute? I'd rather have Carrot over Momo. Billy Bob, you banned. Or Yamato? Billy Bob, you banned. Banned. Billy Bob, I would agree with you, but Robin also is a good lookout. Her. Nope, Static, you're banned too. I'm banning everybody. Everybody getting banned. Hold up. Billy, Static. Y'all banned. Banned. Absolute banned. Alabaster and Rebecca, what? Wait, did I say Rebecca? How did Dressrosa? Wait, Alabaster and Rebecca. Did I say Rebecca when I was talking about Dressrosa? I mean, when I was talking about Alabaster. Love how Silver said Rebecca is the princess of Alabaster. I meant Vivi. Oh my god, I said Rebecca's the princess of Alabaster. Because I'm talking about two different princesses. This is why I hate the fact that we go to a country, we go to a kingdom, and pirates make friends with the royalty in every single kingdom we go to. You're pirates. These are kings and queens allied with a government who is set out to destroy piracy. Even if you're not Morganeering type pirates, if you're not pillagers, you're still a pirate. You're still pirates. That shit needs to stop. Pirates are pirates. And I know, like Luffy and them made a point to prove Nami wrong in that fact that pirates are pirates. No, they're not. They're not. But even still, they need to stop. That's one of the arcs that I wanted before the whole, set in stone plan took place in the new world. I wanted to go to a kingdom where we're not welcome. The Straw Hats aren't welcome. The king isn't a bad person. Luffy isn't a bad person. They're at odds because we're pirates and there's a treasure here that we want. But because this is a kingdom and we can't just come in here and take what we want or what we need, that's where the conflict comes in. The king isn't a bad person. The citizens aren't a bad person. They're just defending their home and the treasure of their home. It's a fight for a treasure. and it's not painting Luffy in a bad light. It's just that's a treasure that we want. We're pirates. You're strong. We're gonna fight you for it. We're willing to go at you for it. I would love for something like that, and not just we go to the kingdom. Hi, I'm Luffy, and just stumble on the royalty and make friends with them. That I don't like that. I don't. The best comparison that I can make it to is probably early Seven Deadly Sins. You know, Meliodas and them weren't evil. Yeah, they weren't evil. The knights that were protecting the castle, they weren't evil. Hendrickson and the other guy, they were corrupted, but they weren't necessarily evil. They were only following orders. And they kidnapped and they took Elizabeth, and we had to fight to get her back. That's what I want to see. I want something like that, where neither side is necessarily evil or just there to do bad. I just don't want to be friends with the royalty. If we go to Elbaf, I know we're gonna be friends with the royalty of Elbaf. We have too many connections with Elbaf. Hell, the first giants that we came across were legendary pirates, the legendary pirate captains of Elbaf. Like, there's no way. Yeah, Dreyfus. That's his name. How the hell did I forget Dreyfus? And Zoro got a new waifu, a pet joining the Straw Hats. Wait, what? What? Drury, wait, Zoro got a new waifu and a pet joining him in the Straw Hats? Are you talking about Momonosuke's sister? Because if you're talking about Hiyori, nah. Would not be surprised. Yeah, Vegapunk. No, I don't think Hiyori is gonna join. Personally, I would rather Hiyori be the new shogun of Wano rather than anything. Because post Wano, what else does she? Okay. Because after Wano, I don't see what purpose Hiyori has aside from just being Momonosuke's sister. That's one of the reasons that I think that Momonosuke is gonna go out to sea to actually learn how to be a better person and a better ruler. I don't think that he's going to sit in Wano and just sit on a chair while everybody else does everything, and he just goes to school on how to be a better ruler. I think he's going to join the Straw Hats, learn swordsmanship from Zoro, learn the trade of his family from Robin. Now, I've said this so many times that it really feels like I have a go-to script. I have a straight up fucking voice line for what I'm supposed to say. But yeah, but regardless, swordsmanship from Zoro, the trade of his family from Robin. He opens up the borders so people can come and go as they please. He's learning navigation from Nami. He's learning medicine from Chopper and everything else that everybody else has to offer him. And if Yamato does come along with him, that could serve as one of the parallels that people want to make between Oden and like Roger's crew and Luffy's crew. Yamato could serve as, I guess you could say, the retainer for Momonosuke, even though Yamato is playing the part of Momonosuke's father, but Momonosuke is playing more of the Shanks role rather than when Wano free, they won't Momo join. Wait, what? When Wano is free, I absolutely could see Momonosuke joining. I absolutely could see Momonosuke joining the crew once this entire arc is over. Everything is here. Everything is free. Everybody is free. The Beast Pirates are done. OG did make a good point. He did make a good point on where he sees Yamato and the rest of them going, or what they could be doing post Wano, and that's a scenario that I could get behind. But personally, I'd rather Yamato join Les Straw Hat Pirates, and I'd rather Yamato join the Straw Hats, and I think that might just be me, but Boom. I can see Yamato joining the crew. And if you go watch King of Lightning's video, because again, it's a really, really good watch. It really is. He makes some good points on where Yamato could, like, the role Yamato could play on the crew, rather than just be another face in the crew. Look to Momo as their hope. Wait. Don't expect much from Momo or his sister. Mom and dad ain't do much in the story anyways. They didn't do... Oden's purpose for joining Roger, aside from just going with him to see Roger's rise and his inevitable fall, or not even his fall, but yeah, you get my point though. His whole purpose was to help Roger decipher the poneglyphs and write out the poneglyphs. And douche move on Roger's part. He found the Golden Belfry. He was friends with Gonfall and the chief of... Yeah, he was friends with Gonfall and the chief of the Shandorians. He could have told them that bell was up there. He knew where the bell was, and he knew where... what the hell is it? Shandora was. He had to go to Shandora in order to get up to that bell. Why didn't he tell them that it was there? Like, that, it's been decades. It's been decades of fighting, and all he had to do was say, "Oh, did you know there's a golden city over there? There's a golden city over there. Like, it's all golden. There's a giant bell up top." I mean, Skypiea has some degree, something like that. Zoro, Hiyori, and Toko are the cutest family ever. Yo, Tashigi got something to say about that. And I don't get why people are shipping them just because she laid next to him. I don't get why people are going, "Oh my god, she's in love with Zoro." She laid next to him and she cried, and when Yasue died, she cried on him, like she confided in him because that was the only person that she confided in at that moment. Guarantee if Hyogoro was standing there, she would have cried to Grandpa Hyo. But Zoro was there. That's really it. Why do people ship them? Granted, I only ship Zoro and Tashigi because it's Zoro and Tashigi, but still. Next to him, on him, bruh. First off, Ziad, don't call me bruv. All right, you're not English. Don't call me bruv. you're Arab. Okay, you're from Agrabah, not London. Don't call me bruv. The only reason we went with the Straw Hats first place is because allied nation to the world government. Wait, what? Well, Wano Freedom, don't expect much from mom and dad. Dad didn't do much in the story. Anyways, Tyler, I do agree with you. They didn't... Toki, she kind of fucked up everything. That's two. I got a $2 bill right here. Bam. Toki kind of messed up everything. Jumped into the future. Didn't tell why she kept coming in. I did go to British school till 4th grade, bro. Oh my god, yo, Ziad, you're something else, man. You were something else. You know that you were something else. Why are people texting me? I just peeped that we still didn't finish the chapter. I'm sitting here reading chat. We still didn't finish the chapter. All right, let me get back to the chapter. Jesus Christ. That's not a curse. Jesus Christ is not a curse. Bam. I mean, the pet is Onimaru. If Zoro is revealed to be a Shimotsuki, and what if Nidai is the trade for Nidai is the trade with Sendai because Tenguyama Hitetsu is the creator. I'm not mistaken. He made Kitetsu the 3rd. I can't remember if he made Kitetsu the 2nd. I don't think he did. And what was his name? Onimaru, or yeah, Onimaru. I don't think he's coming back. I think that was just a quick one-off, or just something that shows that Wano itself is fighting back, even if it's not directly against Kaido, because Onimaru was still holding off all of the his name was Gyukimaru. Oh yeah, that's because that's the name that Kawamatsu picked as his alias. But yeah, I think that was just a one-off to show like the pain of Wano, and the fact that there are still people or animals still fighting to uphold the traditions of like old Wano or whatever. But as far as Zoro getting Nidai, I do think that he is going to get Kotetsu the second. Leaving Wano, I think Zoro's going to leave Wano with Wado, Enma, and Kotetsu the second. Kotetsu the third, he might keep as well, or he might trade it off with Hitetsu. But him getting Nidai would finally put all three of his swords on the same freaking grade. You don't know how bad that is messing with my OCD. That every time, like, he got Shusui, and Wado and Shusui were on the same grade, and when we going into Wano, I'm like, okay, he's finally gonna trade off Kotetsu the third for something of a higher grade. Nah, he got rid of the Dragon Killer for the Dragon Cutter. He got rid of the Dragon Killer for the Dragon Cutter, and then there's another Dragon Cutter sitting right there with Hitetsu. And that's another thing, just for Momonosuke's progression. If he does join, I could see Momonosuke starting off with just a normal, stupid sword, something like Fujitora carries. And as he progresses and gets stronger, you'll see it, like, Oda will draw him with a better sword until it finally builds up to him using either Shusui or Ami no Habakiri. Back on the chapter, because I've been chatting for, Jesus Christ, an hour and a half. Still ain't finished the chapter. He only made the third, and Kotetsu made Kotetsu the second. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Kotetsu the third. Sandai Kotetsu. The name. Sandai Kotetsu. Price over 1 million berries. Onu Tenguyama Hitetsu. Ippomatsu. And then no Zoro. Okay, so where is Kotetsu the second? Crafted by Kitetsu. Okay, so Kotetsu the third was crafted by Kitetsu, not Hitetsu. Crafted by Kotetsu. Swordsmith crafted the Owa's monograde sword, Nidai Kotetsu, his ancestor Tenguyama Hitetsu. He is the ancestor of Tenguyama Hitetsu. So wait. So what sword did Hitetsu make? Because I know he made one of these swords, didn't he? What sword did he make? 21. Wait. Like his ancestor, Hitetsu is an extraordinary master swordsmith. According to Hiyori, Hitetsu's craftsmanship is on par with the legendary master swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo, being the one who crafted Sandai and one of the great Ozone Ami no Habakiri. Likewise, wait, Kozaburo crafted. Not Kozuki, Kozaburo. Nah, Shimotsuki. Un momento, por favor. Let me put that there. Hitetsu made Sandai and Amino Habakiri. But hold on, Zia, because it says that Hitetsu, it didn't say, it said Kotetsu made Sandai and Amino Habakiri. Sitting on the tracks waiting for the night train, looking down the road, ain't never gonna go back. Who's gonna? Alright, yeah, boom. Kotetsu, swordsmith crafted the cursed Oluwazumono grade Need Eye. Oh, okay. Hold on. So, where's Kitetsu? Kitetsu made Shodai, Sandai, and Need Eye. Oh, wait, crafted by. Oh, wait, yeah. Sandai was made by Hitetsu. I'm looking at it. I was reading it wrong. I feel stupid. Boom. I feel stupid. So he made Kitetsu the third. He made Kitetsu the third and Amino Habakiri. Kozuboro crafted Enma and Wado. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Kozuboro crafted Enma and Wado Ichimonji. He only made the third and Amino Habakiri. How do you go from making Kitetsu the third and then make Amino Habakiri? Like, that's wild. His craftsmanship like upped something fierce. It upped something fierce. I need to hide that and then hide that because Silvers is about to finish the freaking chapter. Alright. Hitetsu made Amino Habakiri. Fake fan. Kotetsu made Need Eye. Shut up, Ziad. I was reading it wrong. Kozuboro crafted Enma and Wado. Hitetsu crafted Sandai and Amino Habakiri. Yes, I got it. I got it together. All right, y'all need to leave me alone. Ziad, me and you gonna have some words. You're a Sabo wanker. All right. As a matter of fact, Ziad, when was the last time you were in versus discussion? Oh, you were in there. When was the last time I was in versus discussions? Jesus Christ. I ain't been in versus discussions in a minute. Because every single person in there is freaking toxic. Every single person in there is toxic. Why is Jinbei Knight of the Sea here? Wait, did he flip Big Mama already? Yes, they did. Alright. We about to blaze through this. We are. I love that the Straw Hats are actually developing to become more than just that crew who sees a threat and just cries off running in the opposite direction. So are you focused on the chapter? I'm moving back to the chapter. All right, I got distracted for long enough. Probably new sword for Zoro after Wano. I don't think that Zoro's going to get a newly crafted sword. I don't think Zoro's going to break any of the swords. Nah, man, I'm just here to spit facts. Wait, what? What are you excited about seeing from the Toby Ropo? GTG, my break is over. LOL. Ha. Alright, Tyler, take it easy, man. I like to see Shonen Boys in here. Wait, the Shonen Boys. When CP comes to Wano, when Cypherpole comes, they'll find out about Sword, a civil war being brewing. When Cypherpole is already here though, and for an intelligence gathering group, how do they not know about Sword within their own government? But yeah, I'm happy to see that that the Straw Hats aren't just instantly running from an emperor. And why is it that every time Jinbei is on screen, he is doing some crazy feat that we've not seen from, I want to say, almost anybody else on the crew? How many other people have we seen actually attack an emperor? I don't think nobody else on the crew has ever attacked an emperor. Yo, Lothar, what's going on, man? Monkey D. King, how you doing? Yo. Damn, people starting to flood in. This chapter would be filling in the anime because there's so much skipped scenes. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's just mowed over. If anything, when this chapter comes up in the anime, I don't see it getting its own episode. If anything, this chapter would be mixed in with like two other, like either last chapter. Yeah. It would be mixed in with last chapter, with the ending of this chapter being the end of the episode when the Straw Hats all come together, just like in Fishman Island. Just like in Fishman Island when they were marching into a plaza. Big meme machine at it again. Frankie and Brooke did last chapter. Yo, Frankie and Brooke have been on fire since the New World started. And then Robin coming in clutch. But yeah, yo, Jinbei comes in and he just shoulder tosses Big Mom. He just shoulder tosses her, and then Robin rolls her away. And again, on Thriller Bark and on Worst Jin, people are bad mouthing Big Mom. Oh, Big Mom is weak. Jinbei can no-diff her. He no-diffed her and he one-shot her in this. They didn't do anything. Big Mom lifted her hand and he grabbed her and just flung her. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to believe. It's not that hard to believe. Jinbei can pick up Big Mom. It's not that bad. And then Robin rolled her away on some gag shit. Jinbei even makes a point to say she's going to come back in a hot second. She's going to be pissed. She curses Jinbei's name. How dare you abandon my crew? You're on my list of people to kill. Jinbei says, try it if you like. This man is a straw hat. Every time we get a new crew member, I always have that moment of realization that, yo, they are a part of the crew now. This is my realization for Jinbei. Sanji kicked Big Mom. Yes, Sanji kicked that Big Mom, and so did, and Luffy was there too. But I'm talking about like actually do something to the Emperor. Jinbei power fisted Big Mom. Giggity, like turn that giggity up. Check the Discord. What channel am I looking in? God damn, wait, what is this poll? Strongest Emperors? Kaido, Shanks, Blackbeard. 3 people got Big Mom. That is hilarious. Lothar, I don't disagree. Because like I still think that Big Mom I think Big Mom is still threatening. She is. But in comparison to everybody else, she has been played as a joke for hell the entirety of her panel time. Every time she shows up, she gets played off as a joke. And it's really starting to get old. Make Big Mom threatening again. Robin looks to Jinbei for confirmation that, hey, I did well, right? And he said, better than I could have imagined. She'll be coming back even angrier. Get ready. Jinbei is telling Robin to get ready to fight an Emperor. Is 2 Straw Hats enough to take on an Emperor? Is a top tier Straw Hat and a mid-level Straw Hat enough to take on an Emperor? Because if that's the case, Zoro is killing Kaido. If that's the case, Zoro's killing Kaido. No questions. No questions. Why is the Knight of the Sea Jinbei here? He's a former warlord. Isn't he the captain of the Fishman Pirates? Y'all must not have heard. Well, if you don't know, now you know. He's a Straw Hat pirate now. Come in. Commander Chopper. They're calling in for... Frankie's calling in to do the docking. And this is one of the more funnier parts of the chapter. As a matter of fact, the funniest part of the chapter. No. Aside from when Frankie and them came in and smacked Big Mom in the face, and Nami is hugging Frankie, and he's just sitting there with the "yeah, I did that" kind of face. He got the Arnold Schwarzenegger face on. Oh shit, cat! I had to curse twice already. Bam. Carrot's in the background of that panel. Carrot is in the background of the panel with Frankie and Nami. She has no reason not to be in the group Straw Hat picture. She's not joining the crew. Fuck Carrot. I got a 20 right here. I'm gonna curse up a storm, and then I'm just gonna drop that in a swear jar. Fuck Carrot. Carrot is not joining the fucking crew. She's not. She is. She's not. Oh, but she was in the group shot of all of the Straw Hats welcoming Jinbei. So was Wanda. It's just that some translations stop. You stop, Lothar. You stop. Chopper did some attention in Dressrosa. Bro, some scanlation sites cut that panel and Wanda was on the ship with all of the Straw Hats welcoming Jinbei. It's just that Carrot knew Jinbei, so she hugged him. She's not joining the Straw Hats. She is? You think she is? She's not. Oh, she's the best. She's the perfect lookout. So is Viola, and we left her behind too. She's not. Carrot can't be wasting her skills on fodder. Bruh. Carrot's not joining. I can't. I'm not accepting it. Back on the chapter. This is one of the funniest parts of the chapter. When I was reading through this, I don't know why, but I kept chuckling. It wasn't a full-on ha ha ha. I kept chuckling. Queen sees Luffy and he's about to shoot up to the skull, and then Zoro pops up literally right next to him and they're having a conversation. Luffy is even looking over his shoulder to look past his arm to see Zoro. He has to see Queen standing there. They give no fucks about Queen being there. He says, I'm going up to fight Kaido, and Zoro said, wait, I'll come with you. Fiji, I gotta give you your props. Zoro might be killing Kaido, but I don't think he is. I want Yamato to join the crew. Thank you, Lothar. You back on my love list. Lothar. Zoro, yo, to all of the ZKKC crew, I don't think Zoro's going to kill Kaido. I don't think it's a likely possibility. Fiji made some good points, and it says that the legend of another dragon slayer killing or slaying an Eastern dragon may come to pass. For One Piece, those type of terms don't necessarily mean Zoro's going to kill Kaido. The legend of Zoro actually hurting Kaido could come into pass because there's only one other swordsman that has ever hurt Kaido like that. And if Zoro does it to a greater extent, then there's a legend for Zoro in the making right there. I don't think that Zoro's going to kill Kaido, and Luffy may actually be the one to deliver the final big blow on Kaido. But ultimately, if Kaido has to die this arc, I think it would make more sense for it to be Kid who takes out Kaido. Kid was the only other supernova, and I said it before, and I feel like a broken record at this point. Kid is the only other supernova that Oda has had big plans for. Zola won't kill Kaido. Kid is the only other supernova that Oda had plans for, and to constantly shaft him, even in the arc where he is actually finally playing a big part in. He is participating in the fight against Kaido. To take out Kaido, if Kid is the one who ultimately kills Kaido, his reputation is boosted to that of equal to, it's boosted to that equal to Luffy. Luffy fucked with an emperor and got out unscathed, quote unquote. And his bounty went from 500 million, and he got a boost of 1 billion because of that. Jinbei made the statement in Fishman Island, once you get to 300 million, it's very hard to move past that. And 300 million was pre-time skip. He came back and was worth an extra 100 million, and he didn't even know. He said, when did it go up? Ha ha ha. It was because of his participation in the Marineford War, so that's understandable. Then he did everything in Dressrosa. He went up to 500 million. Then Big Mom, it went up 1 billion. It's hard to go up after 300 million. If Kid now Luffy's participating in the war, he fights Kaido, that gets a boost. But then you find out, Luffy, they helped fight Kaido. Luffy was the mastermind of the Big Mom incident, but the person who actually killed Kaido in the newspaper, the person who killed Kaido is the one that they're going to look at as excuse me, he's the one that they're going to look at as he did the most, even if it was Luffy who did all of the work, who did most of the work. The person who actually killed Kaido is going to be the one who gets the huge reputation boost. And if Kid gets that, it'll boost his reputation to, in my opinion at least, that equal to that of Luffy's reputation, because he killed an emperor, whereas Luffy has only fought emperors and unsuccessfully taken them out. Carrot wasn't with the Straw Hats. I know. Punk has it. I mean, Lothar, Yamato want her. Yes, I want Yamato. Everybody wants Yamato. Yamato would be weakling trio. I would put Carrot would be weakling trio. If Carrot did join, I'd have to give Carrot her respect. I would have to give Carrot her respect. Hold up. I would have to give Carrot her respect. Like, in all honesty, if Carrot was to join Les Straw Hat Pirates, we got we got the Monster Trio. Below them, I'd give it to Jinbei and Yamato, and then just give me a random color, purple. No. Then below them you got Frankie, Robin, and Brooke, and below them you got the weaklings, and then you got the weaklings. Honestly, I would put, if Carrot was to join, I would put her with the mid trio, like with the mid people, not mid as in like they're fucking garbage. But I put her with the group of like Robin, in terms of strength at least, in the group of Robin, Frankie, and Brooke. Momonosuke and Vivi, obviously they're with the weaklings, and I don't even know why I just circled Vivi, and her color is white. But yeah, I'd put Carrot along with Robin and Brooke. Yamato, obviously she's up there with Jinbei, Zoro, and Sanji. See, TBH, if Yamato has a strong zone, I would see her stronger than Luffy, given how she was easily keeping up with him using Gear 3rd and 2nd at the same time. I don't think Yamato is a Zoan. I don't think Yamato has a Devil Fruit, or at least I hope she doesn't. And if she does, I don't think that would necessarily put her above Luffy. I think it just gives her more durability. Because look at Ulti. She took a hit from Luffy and Yamato and still got back up. She'd have more durability, but in terms of like actual damage output, Carrot would be mid trio. Yeah, absolutely. Who's gonna ride the Devil's Train tonight? Carrot would be with these three, if she did join. And that's a big if. What if SSG takes out Kaido, assuming they might be the perfect version of a giant experiment, causes the Marines need to take force to major threat, take over the pirate world. I don't think that the Marines are necessarily going to 100% try and take out the pirate world, because remember, they got rid of the warlords because the SSG is to replace the warlords, and I don't think that the SSG is that much of, a powerhouse to replace both the warlords and the emperors respectively. Yamato would feel like the Devil Fruit would slow her Devil. Wait, what? Yamato would feel like a Devil Fruit would slow her Devil Fruit? You mean Devil Fruit would slow her down? I could see her get a prize out. Wait, I could see her get a prize Elbaf. Static, what do you... Static, I'm not understanding what you're saying. I mean, a hybrid form gives all physic aspects a boost. But yeah, Ziad, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, I still think that Luffy would be above her. I still think that Luffy would be above her. But yeah, back on the chapter. Jesus Christ. I thought this was actually one of the funniest moment in the chapter. As a matter of fact, this had to be one of the funniest moments in all of goddamn Wano, except for when Toko started laughing at Orochi. That had me. I was crying when Toko was laughing at him. Like, she just wouldn't stop. She was about to die. She just wouldn't stop. Granted, that was before we found out that she couldn't do anything but laugh. But yeah, that Toko's a goat. Togo's a goat. I love Togo. She's hilarious. Luffy and Zoro shooting up into the top of the skull, and Queen just grabs him midair, and King comes out of nowhere. Sanji got no diffed. JD, I'm sorry, bro. Sanji got put down. He even gets up and makes a statement that I hate to admit it, but this raid suit is freaking durable. Again, I'm gonna say it. This raid suit had to be built with taking on admirals in mind. An admiral. Judge had to build these raid suits with the thought of, I want to be able to take out an admiral. So he made the raid suits. Because of him and his kids are so goddamn weak, they couldn't use the raid suit to the full capacity. Sanji is able to. When the news about Luffy as the mastermind of Whole Cake Island defeated Kaido and Big Mom while Zoro killed Kaido would be another big news to the world, and maybe new nickname for Zoro. My idea for a new nickname for Zoro would either be Sword God, but then we found out that was Ryuma's nickname, or not Demon Slayer. That was Haki's thing. No, Haki said the Demon King. No, I think, in all honesty, I think we got enough kings on the crew. I would much prefer Zoro to be like, he's the pirate hunter. Let's just switch that up and just call him the Demon Hunter. Or the Dragon Hunter. Want some variation, because Pirate Hunter Zoro, I still love that epithet, but he's not a pirate hunter anymore. He's a pirate himself. Yamato was in competition thing, seeing as who's the toughest warrior. Yamato get a prize devil fruit, maybe a Logia? But originally she might think that the devil fruit would slow her down in the Wano arc. I don't think we necessarily need a Logia. I don't. We have what? Shit. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 devil fruit users already, with three of those 4 being Paramecias and 1 being his own. I don't think that we necessarily need a Logia. Like, we can go the rest of Wano and not have a Logia, and I'd be absolutely fine with it. I don't think that we need a Logia in here. If anything, I'm all for killing Sabo's bitch ass. Fuck Sabo, and I think that might be 20, so we dropping that in there. I can't curse no more. Kill off Sabo and give Yamato to Marinomi. I'm down with that. I'm 100% down with that. Or if you want to go, or if you're still of the belief that the snow fruit is still on the sunny, and you like the idea of the Yuki Ono or the snow woman, Yamato has Japanese inspirations behind her design. She's an ogre, which I guess you can say is the demon. She's an oni. Give her the snow fruit, and I guess you can work off of that. Hell, Kiku is literally the snow woman of Wano, isn't she? We don't need a Logia, but it would be cool. Oh, absolutely. Ziad, you've seen my fan fiction crew. You've seen my fan fiction crew 1,000 times. I have Ace. I would love a Logia, but in all honesty, with Luffy being Luffy in his Devil Fruit, granted it's not a Logia, but it's a body altering Devil Fruit. The only difference between a Logia and Luffy is that a Logia can have things pass directly through them. Luffy has an actual weakness. Kill off the better Ace alternative, but why? So is you One Piece hater? Sabo is not a better Ace. Sabo is a Gary Stew. He has absolutely no flaws. That's not a better character. That's a character who has no flaws. Ace is a better character because he has flaws. He has a chip on his shoulder. But I'm not going to feed into you. No. Hell no. I'm not feeding into you, Ziad. You can eat it. Imagine if Sabo wasn't brought back in Dressrosa and the Logia Fire Fruit would have gone to Usopp, no cap. Sabo is Ace 2.0. I agree and disagree at the same time. Sabo is his own character, but I do feel like Sabo was only introduced so Luffy could have a living brother. So people won't be too sad that Luffy lost his brother and couldn't save his brother. At least now Ace kinda still lives on. Like if we would have been introduced to Sabo and he died before, if we would have been introduced to Sabo before Ace died, it would have felt a lot. It would, in my opinion, it would have felt a lot. I've been a lot more forgiving if we brought Sabo back, but yeah, Sabo. We saw Sabo die after we found out Sabo died after Ace died. Oh yeah, he's gonna come back. There's no question, he's gonna come back. Imagine Sabo. Yo, if Oda didn't bring Sabo back, and Luffy won the tournament, and Luffy stayed there and actually won the tournament and got the Maranomi. Luffy won the tournament and got the Maranomi. He offered it to Frankie. Frankie said, let's go down the list of candidates. Luffy offered it to Frankie. He said, nah. Frankie said, nah, I don't want it. Bam. Robin has a Devil Fruit. Chopper has a Devil Fruit. Brook has a Devil Fruit. Sanji can already generate fire. So we're going to give Sanji the maybe. Usopp, he's dead. He might have been might have actually taken it. I'm not going to hold you. Usopp probably would have been the person to say, "I'll take it. I'll be the Fire Fist now." Fire Fist Usopp. Could you imagine that bullshit? Yeah, so Sanji, oh no. Sanji probably would have taken it. Jesus Christ. I'm starting to hate Gimp. Sanji probably would have taken it. Usopp probably would have taken it. Nami controls the weather, and I don't see her taking a fire Devil Fruit. So nah. Zoro, I don't see him taking up a Devil Fruit at all, trying to be the world's strongest swordsman. He doesn't want to rely on anything but his swordsmanship. So we're going to cut that. Vivi, I still count her as a Straw Hat, but she wasn't there at the time. And even if they did keep it on the ship until Vivi comes back at some point, I still don't think that she'd take it. She lives in a desert country. She knows what the heat feels like. Why would she want to subject her people to worshiping the very thing that's plaguing their country? The heat plagues their country. Why would she want to do that to them? That leaves these two assholes. God damn it, I cursed again. I don't care. I put another 20 in. I think I got some change right there. Don't matter. That just leaves these two idiots. And you know what? Momonosuke, I think Momonosuke is going to join too. So, bam. Momonosuke, he has an artificial Devil Fruit. Jinbei's a fish man, and he does fishman karate. He likes the water. He needs the water. Don't think Jinbei would have taken it. And I'm going to count Yamato. I'm counting Yamato. If you don't like it, you can blow me. Yamato, I think would have taken it. I think Yamato would have taken it, but we're not gonna talk about Yamato. We're not gonna talk about Yamato right now. All right, we're just gonna leave Yamato out of this for right now. Right now, we're just gonna leave Yamato out of it. So it just comes down to these two. Either one of them takes it, or it just sits on the sunny for the entire time. I don't think that Sanji would have taken it simply because he can already generate fire. What use would he have for a Logia to generate more fire? I don't think Sanji would have taken it. Which only leaves Usopp. Make Usopp that actually could be kind of funny. Give him a devil fruit that we've seen can be and actually is broken as hell. With one fire fist, Ace blew away like 3 or 4 ships. Give Usopp that devil fruit, and now he's not blowing away. He's not blowing, and him not blowing away ships like that. I could actually get behind that. I actually like that idea. I feel like there could be that. I feel like that's I don't know how to put it. That's a recipe for some hilarious shit. So winner, freaking Usopp. Bam. Winner, Usopp. Usopp gets the freaking front, gets the Mary Nomi. There we go. If nobody got it, Usopp would have taken it. I'm mad we really just went through that. He did have mental flaws before Silvers. Nick brainwashed you. What are you talking about? Nick brainwashed me? I haven't talked to Nick in mad long. Is all the money they're going into another McDonald's meal service? I have not had McDonald's. I had McDonald's today, but no, it's not going to McDonald's. My new meal is no longer nuggets. I have moved past the chicken nuggets. My new meal is now tacos. If you don't have tacos, you don't have love. Like there's no love in your life if you don't have tacos. Oh wait, damn. This is why I hate having 4 screens. Burgess would kill Luffy. Burgess would kill Luffy. I don't think so. If Sabo wasn't there, Burgess, in my opinion, Burgess was not gonna kill Luffy. Burgess was not gonna kill Luffy. If Sabo wasn't there, somebody else would have been able to hold off Burgess, or at least put him down. I don't think Sabo being there, like Sabo did save Luffy. I do agree with that. And when he jumped out, Luffy was exhausted and on Gatz's back. But we also know that Law was actually sitting out there. And personally, I think Law probably could take Burgess. Granted, we haven't seen much from Burgess except getting like no diff by Sabo. We haven't really seen much from Burgess. He did have mental flaws. Sabo's mental flaw was his amnesia. That was his only flaw. And once that went away, he became the almighty Sabo of the Revolutionary Army. Nick brainwashed me. God, Usopp with the Mary Nomi. Yo, Usopp with the Mary Nomi. Oh my, I really do not believe I really came to that conclusion. That's not okay. That is not okay. If Yamato did have a devil fruit, she would have had Sea Prism Stone on her wrist. Didn't Luffy break the Sea Prism? No, they took the Sea Prism Stone off of. Nah, hold up. How did Luffy get the? No, that wasn't Sea Prism Stone around his neck. That's why he didn't have Sea Prism Stone around his neck. I was about to say, didn't Luffy break the Sea Prism Stone cuffs that he had on? Yeah, I don't think Yamato has a devil fruit though. I got here late, so you might have to talk about it already. How did you feel when you saw the spread of the whole crew? I felt ecstatic because Carrot wasn't there. We didn't even get to that part of the chapter yet, Lothar, bro. We didn't even get there. Sanji had devil fruit, wanted Zoro to slow. Nami doesn't want to lose the ability to swim. Yeah, Nami's kind of a beach girl. She likes the water. Is all that money going to? Yeah, I already said that. If Luffy defeat Burgess, is highly likely Luffy would have come after Luffy. Wait, what? Nami got Big Mom Devil Fruit and will make perfect crew for the Straw Hat parallel to the Rocks. Nami, Big Mom, Zoro, Strong Sword, Whitebeard, Yamato, Kaido, and the new era Yonko. Where the only reason people look at Nami and say Big Mom's Devil Fruit would be perfect for her is because Big Mom has Zeus. That's not, like, controlling the weather is not all Big Mom can do with that Devil Fruit. And if Nami got her Devil Fruit and that's all she used it for, that would be a waste of a Devil Fruit. Nami can already control the weather to a ridiculous proportion. There's no reason for for Nami to get Big Mom's Devil Fruit. I never understood that theory, like, ever. Blackbeard. If Luffy defeated Bird, the D people will respond if you have to hurt comrades. No, he don't want what he gonna do with the hide and cry. What? You think top of Cypher Pole people are on par with the warlords or vice admirals? Vice admirals, yes. I think that the Cypher Pole agents, depending on the Cypher Pole agents, are either equal to, greater than, or slightly below the high tier vice admirals. Otherwise, what would be the point? Taco Bell is my shit, even though it gives me the shits. Bro, Taco Bell is absolutely worth it. Lothar, Taco Bell is absolutely worth it. Oh my god, Taco Bell and White Castle are the worst things for your stomach. But dear God, if it ain't worth it. Yes, that was his flaw, and now he fought 3 admirals with 3 commanders. If you think he won, you must be a wanker. 2 Silvers. If he lost, he ain't Gary Stu. Wait, what are you talking about, Ziad? Are you talking about Sabo? Sabo's amnesia was his flaw, yes. And then when he got his memory back after seeing Ace die, literally, Ace's death brought Sabo back to life. If Ace didn't die, Sabo would still be out of the story. Ace's death literally brought Ace back to life, just without flaws. It gave Ace a second life. Law was focused on the aftermath of Doflamingo, Firefish Usopp versus Lightning God in a One Piece Battle of Gods. Yo, oh my god. Hold on, Lightning versus Fire, who wins? Because technically Fire doesn't have a limit to how hot it can get, which is why I never understood magma burns hotter than fire. No, it doesn't. Fire doesn't have a limit to its temperature. Like, have you ever heard like a white flame, blue flames? Hell, a green fire, like white fire is a thing. I didn't know that until I actually saw it. White fire is 100% a thing. Back on the chapter. Jesus Christ. How long have we been going? It's been more than 2 hours. I was supposed to end like 7 minutes ago. In the anime and manga. Wait, what? In the anime and manga. Sanji got up. Sanji actually compliments the red suit, saying that it's a lot more durable than people thought. Apparently, Frankie putting down numbers left and right after he brought together the Frankie Shogun, and then the Straw Hats come together. And again, I'm going to say it. Let me put up the thumbnail again. There is no carrot. You have no idea how happy I was when I read the spoiler for this. It said, yo, somebody hit me up and said, yo, Silvers, I need to stop opening my DMs. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm not opening Twitter DMs, like, ever. I don't care who it's from. I read that spoiler, and it said all Straw Hats join all Straw Hats join together, double page spread, no break next week. And I like how it says in the bottom of the chapter, it says no break next week. That is hilarious. When I read that spoiler, I said, the only thing in my head was, dear God, don't let Carrot be there. If Carrot's there, the chapter's ruined for me. If Carrot was in Lothar, if you're still here, this is my thought. These are my thoughts on the Straw Hat crew standing together on this panel. If Carrot was here, I would have accepted that she was going to join the crew. I would have accepted it. I would have stayed away from One Piece for 2 chapters. And I would have had to jump on the Carrot train. I would have had to apologize. I would have started rallying for Carrot. No, I ain't even gonna say rallying for Carrot. It's just that I would have started accepting it. I would have had to. There would have been no doubt in my mind at that point if she was standing here in this panel with everybody. But Luffy says that he's going to send Kaido flying and he'll leave the rest to the crew. And they said, you got it, leave it to us. Queen and King are looking over like, what the fuck? They are puzzled. And that's how the chapter ends. No break next week. Personally, I'd give this chapter a 7 out of 10. It was interesting. It wasn't much going on. It was pretty much just a bridge between the chaos. Luffy running around. Well, Luffy trying to get up to Kaido. It had a funny ass moment with Zoro, Luffy, and Queen. And then you got the hype moment of all of the Straw Hats standing together. I love this panel. If somebody can get me some fan art coloring of this panel, like a good fan art coloring, or somebody who drew all of the Straw Hats together and put it in the Discord under the One Piece channel, I will credit you. I will give you your credit. Because I already have a bunch of fan art of all of the Straw Hats together. Some of it including Yamato, some of it including Momonosuke. Unfortunately, some of it includes Carrot. But Jinbei is in. Vivi is there. Everybody is there. If you can find me some good fan art of it, I would be eternally grateful. Eternally grateful. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna commission Ricky to do a portrait for me. Probably 2 of them, because I want to start hanging up some artwork. My room looks too bare, especially right here. I want some inspirational shit right here. Oh, I need some inspirational shit. Carrot wasn't there because she's busy fighting Kaido. If Carrot was up there helping to fight Kaido, that's even more proof that she's not gonna join. Because she's now back with the people she needs to stay with. Why is she down here laughing and goofing off when her entire nation, her entire species is upstairs fighting, and you're down here laughing and joking around? Nah. In the anime and manga, if you notice, Luffy and Zoro characters focused on by Oda. Luffy train and Udon. Zoro trains in his new sword Enma. In this chapter, Zoro said in the double page spread, we just need to get up there. Anyway, up is where we need to go, right? Oh yeah, damn. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Zoro and Luffy might be making their way up to Kaido. And Jinbei and Sanji might be the 2 powerhouses leading the Straw Hats. Do you think Yamato is going to join the crew? Yes, I do think that Yamato is going to join the crew. In fact, click, 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 click. This is my full final Straw Hat prediction. I made a video on who I believe the final Straw Hats would be before Yamato got introduced. And those characters were Jinbei, I thought Vivi was going to come back when Vivi is like, actually, Vivi is right here. Oh, damn it. And Vivi, what the hell? What the hell, damn guy? Oh, damn it, that's why. Vivi is right there. Bam. This is my final Straw Hat Crew prediction. I think Vivi's gonna come back after Wano. After Wano, either on a transition arc or while we're making our way to the next island, or on the way to the next island, we get the newspaper and find out what happened to Vivi, and we go to rescue her. We find out Cobra's dead, and ultimately she wants to fulfill the wish that her father wanted. She wants to know what part did Alabasta play. Why was Alabasta so important in whatever war took place? What part did they play in the Void Century? And I know that's really similar to Robin, but I also have the same kind of thing with Momonosuke, except not only does he want to find out the connection with the Kozuki and the Minx all the way back in the Void Century where his mother actually came from, but he also wants to be the Shogun of Wano. So it'd kind of be like a combination of dreams of Usopp and Robin in a sense. Vivi would kind of be the same thing as Robin too. Yamato, honestly, we don't have enough on Yamato to actually say what her dream would be. I mean, as of right now, all we know is she wants to leave Onogashima, and to be honest, I don't think that's enough of a dream to go out to like join the Straw Hat Pirates, which is one of the reasons I don't think that Carrot is going to join. They say, oh, she does have a dream. She wants to go out to sea an adventure. Yeah, but that's kind of the base. Again, I'll point you to Mr. Morge's video. The Yamato analysis, the Yamato crew member analysis. Chopper's original dream, he wanted to go out to sea, but then that dream evolved into he wants to go out to sea with his friends. He wants to go on constant adventures. I don't know where people got the idea that his dream is to make a medicine that cures everything. He said that to Dr. Ian in the heat of the moment to get her to take him in as a student. That was a speech of passion to show how devoted he was. I don't know where people got that. I don't know how that's even possible. Because if Oda writes that into the story, I feel like that's a big middle finger to everybody who has a life-threatening disease. A medicine that could cure anybody, can cure anything. Wow, wouldn't that be something? We don't need no kids or crazy women. Momonosuke would be the apprentice. I'm not looking at him as a fighter in the crew. I'm looking at him more for story potential, especially seeing as how the Kozuki family are the main reasons that the Poneglyphs exist, and they had to have played some major role in the Void Century, especially if they're the scroll, what do you call it? The scribes of the history that these 20 kingdoms wanted to wipe out forever. And in terms of crazy women, I don't think y'all understand how literally insane Robin is. She's a murderer. She's killed people. She talks about dark outcomes like it's casual. Real question, where is Caribou on this list, Silvers? Caribou, he was right here, but then I thought, wait, this is something Ziad would probably do, and I booted him out because I came to my senses. Momo and Trashmato, LMAO, your joke, Silvers. Okay, honestly, because I know that's a troll, in what way is Yamato trash? Explain that to me. Please explain how Yamato is trash. Somebody explain that reasoning. Somebody. That picture is dope. You did that. That's cool. You should tweet that out. I would love for that as wallpaper. I did tweet it out. I did tweet this. I put this is on my Twitter, but the dimensions aren't large enough for a wallpaper. Yeah, the dimensions for this aren't large enough for wallpaper. If you want something for like wallpaper, it'd be, depending on your monitor, it'd be either be 1920 by 1080 or what are the dimensions for an ultra wide? Is it something by something? Give me a second. Properties, boom. Yeah, normal TV, normal monitor dimensions are 1920 by 1080 and 2560 by 1080 is ultra wide. 2560 by 1080. Oh no, lean, no. All right, y'all, it's been real. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Kayleen showed up. That means it's time to end the stream. Take it easy, y'all. See ya. What's going on, Lean? In this chapter, Shinobu and Momo reacted. It's so hilarious. Why do you think Momo and Shinobu conversation with Yamato after this? I think Yamato is still chasing after them because Luffy said, "I need you to protect them." I think she's still going after him. The conversation she's probably just gonna explain, I respect Oden to the point where I want to be him. I want to embody him. Momo's gonna either respect that or they're gonna have some type of rivalry of, you're not gonna be as great. You're not gonna be my father. You're not gonna be as great as him. I'm gonna be as great as him because I'm gonna be the Shogun. And Yamato's gonna go, oh really? You gotta prove that to me, and they'll end up being friends. I think they'll end up being friends, really, really close. Which is why, in all honesty, that kind of goes against my idea of both of them joining the crew. But I still think both of them are gonna join the crew. Don't ignore me, Lean. I'm not ignoring you. How are you doing? Where can I find you and King and the gang? Hit me up on Discord. We have all scattered to the far fucking wind, but they're in Gold D servers sometimes. You just got to be in there at the right time. As a matter of fact, let me see if everybody's in there right now. Give me a second. Nope, ain't nobody in there right now, man. If you just go to Gold D server and just at everybody, I'm pretty sure they'll respond. 10 years ago today. Wait, what? You can't. She's not. Wait, no, don't ignore me. She's a tall, sexy demon lady. Yamato, hold on. There's fan art. There's a fan art picture of Yamato that I put in one of my old thumbnails that I liked so freaking much, and it showcased Yamato. Like, it made Yamato look so much different. Here we go. Bam. This made Yamato look so much different than she does right here. And yes, she still does have somewhat of a Nami face, but you can look at the subtle differences, whereas Nami's eyes are more circular. Hers are more rectangular, and even if it is circular, they have the straight lines at the bottom, giving them their own shape. And then you got the eyebrows being a little bit more bushy. That would have made Yamato's face look way more distinct. And then on top of it, give her a muscular frame instead of like the slim body type. It doesn't have to be Miss Monday like muscular, but Jesus, Oda could have done so much more with Yamato rather than just, hey, I'm just gonna take Nami and put horns on her. And ultimately I'm like really, really disappointed with that too. Not like there was an opportunity to make Yamato look way more unique than she actually is. When I saw Shinobu get picked up like a bowling ball, bounce off the wall, and can't stop thinking about how good it's gonna be to see that animated. I can't wait to hate her so much. Yo, Shinobu, I hate Shinobu for a different reason. I hate Shinobu because she changed her design. When she was younger, I'm not saying that big girls don't deserve love. All women deserve love. We love women here. But Yamato went from an actual ninja design to, she looks like somebody filled up a Ziploc bag with pudding and just put a doll's head on top. No. She disrupted my ninja. Where are my hype ninja? Where are my hype ninja at, Oda? Where? Granted, we did get one decent ninja design, and I showed it before, but I don't think that I'll be able to find it right now. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact I won't be able to find it. Let me just double check to see if I can. Nope, can't find it. But I know there's a hype. As a matter of fact, no, don't I have it in my meme channel? No, it's not in memes. It's in my screenshots. Where is my screenshots? Captures. What the hell? Oh, here it is. Damn. Nothing when compared to me. I can show you things made. All your dreams haunted. I can make you scream if I wanted. I could be in your bond and your best friend forever. 2 flocks and birds and 2 birds of a feather. Where is the ninja? Did I type in ninja? Yep, I got it right here. Bam. No, what the hell is this? That's not. I feel stupid. Come on. Ninja. God damn it. There it is. Well, bam. That is the only decent ninja design we ever got in Wano. The only one. If all of the fodder ninja look like this, or if the ninja that Shinobu was reporting back to Shinobu looked like this, I'd be okay, because he was just a throwaway. That's all he was just a throwaway. What the hell? Wow. What the hell? Are you sure you want to remove? Yes. But yeah, man, there's so many missed opportunities with designs and characters in this arc. When you gonna give Kengan a read? Kengan Ashura? I read Kengan. I started reading Kengan Ashura. I watched Kengan Ashura on Netflix, and then I started reading it. I can't even remember how far into it I got it, because I haven't like looked at it again in a while. So she looks like Mini Titan from Attack on Titan. Yo, you need to hop on that shit, my boy. Yo, people have been telling me to read Kengan Ashura. People have been telling me to read through Baki. I've read through Baki. People have been telling me to read Hajime no Ippo. I'm not reading Ippo. I'm sorry, I'm not reading Ippo. How long have we been going, man? Jesus Christ, almost 2.5 hours. Normally I try and keep these down to 2. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna make a Yamato video. I have to now. And I'm gonna try and release it before the Reverie. Oh, and if you don't know, the Reverie is going to be held during the next One Piece chapter break, which is not next week. I think it's in about 2 weeks. That's when the Reverie is gonna happen. It's going to be hosted by Rogers Base, if you don't know. I think I'm gonna be in it. I don't know yet. Read Tokyo Ghoul. I've read Tokyo Ghoul. It was good. It was good. I'm not gonna say it was amazing. I'm not gonna say it was great, but Tokyo Ghoul was good. I enjoyed it. Had some really interesting imagery. Alright, see yo, take it easy. But yeah, Reverie happened next One Piece break. I might be in it. I'm not sure, because I know I'm not on the first round of people to come in, but if anything, I might jump in. Might not sure. Not even sure if I'm actually invited. But yeah, Reverie's happening fairly soon, and within the next month or so, I'd say. So look forward to that. I'm trying to see who I can get on for another Sniper Island sit down. I'm going to make a Yamato video. That has to happen. I like next crew member discussion videos, and I like next crew member discussions, and this seems like the perfect time to have them. I feel like I released my next crew member video way too soon. I've read Monster Monkey D. King. Silver's got to be in Reverie. If I'm in the Reverie, I'll be one of the more quiet people because I really don't have any hot takes. I'm more of the person who sits and observes. But yeah, take it easy. And yo, if you don't know what the Sniper Island sit downs are, go back. I've already done 2 of them so far. The first one was with Alfiji discussing his Zoro killing Kaido theory. The second one was with Shonen Oji and his idea of where Yamato could be going, or what role Yamato and Momonosuke and everybody would play after Wano. I'm trying to get Mr. Morge on. If I want Mr. Morge, I want to do one with Mr. Morge. He seems like a great conversationalist, and rumor has it is that he's a white guy wearing brown face, and he showed his face so much that he can't take it off now, otherwise they'll peg him as a racist. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Look forward to Reverie, the Yamato video, and another Sniper Island sit down. I want to do it with Mr. Morge. But yeah, with that being said, take it easy.